Hello, David Frazier here, editor of the Bulletproof Wealth Report. Well, as you probably know, stock prices in general moved in a volatile sideways range over approximately the past 5 weeks. And looking forward, I expect stocks to continue to trade in a volatile sideways range until the final results of the November 3rd U.S. elections are announced. And that's because there's a lot of uncertainty regarding who will be elected as the next U.S. president, and because the latest readings on several leading economic and stock market indicators have been mixed. For example, the National Federation of Independent Business announced this past Tuesday that U.S. small business owners became much more optimistic during September regarding the near-term future direction of the U.S. economy. Now that's very, very significant because small business owners account for approximately 65% of all new jobs created in the United States. So during periods when small business owners become more optimistic regarding the future direction of the economy, well, they're likely to increase the sizes of their workforces. Separately, the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia announced on Thursday of this week that manufacturing activity in its area of the United States rose during the first half of October to the highest level since February of this year. However, in contrast, the Federal Reserve Bank of New York announced today on Thursday that manufacturing activity in its area declined during the first half of October. And lastly, the U.S. Department of Labor announced this morning on Thursday that first-time claims for unemployment benefits rose by 53,000 during the week ended October 10th. Now you're probably thinking, well, that's kind of boring, Mr. Frazier. What good does that do me? How does it help me? Well, you shouldn't be thinking that way, and here's why. A stock market forecasting model that I developed during the late 1980s, which is composed primarily of those leading economic and stock market indicators, as well as 22 other indicators, enabled stock market participants who acted on the readings on that forecasting model to avoid all of the big downturns and to profit from all of the major upturns in the U.S. stock market over the past 20 years. Meanwhile, in spite of the recent mixed readings on several leading economic and stock market indicators, our Bulletproof Wealth Report model portfolio, which is composed primarily of several small company stocks, has continued to perform well. For example, MiTek Systems, symbol is MITKs, closed this past Wednesday up 58% from the price at which I recommended it for purchase on December 2nd of 2019. So if you'd like to be notified of favorable times to purchase MiTek Systems and several other stocks that I'm monitoring, I encourage you to sign up for a free trial of our Bulletproof Wealth Report by clicking on the link directly below this video. Well, I thank you for watching and listening, and I hope that you learned something.